Hello everyone, welcome to the IDC tournament from ESL. This is one of the loser bracket finals. Sorry, not loser bracket finals, one of the loser bracket games that we have here. It's going to be DefkoN versus myRevenge. We're just going over the map bans right now. Looks like we have looks like we've banned Fox, and myRevenge is banning Air and Hammer. So we're just waiting on the fourth map ban and we can continue on in starting this first map. It is, just a reminder, a best of 3 maps with 2 sides, first to 6 wins on each half. Today with me I have Bit PP, Mr. Dirty Bugger, and Tappy, who I'm not sure is actually here. Maybe AFK, we will have to see. But we got a good game in store for you guys here. DefkoN, as everyone knows, the old, not previous, but old ISF champs going to Korea, coming back into this game after being not seen for a while here. They've been busy with the CSGO scene.
Chia Curio is actually Anger.
Yes, Chia Curry, that is not the actual GS, that is Anger from the old the CSGO team that Scad was playing with. Brought him over to AVA, trying to maintain that teamwork. So it looks like we're just waiting on... They banned dual sight, so now we're looking for the first map pick. Interesting choice that the myRevenge team decided to keep the Black Sand map, one of DefkoN's strongest maps.
Well, DefkoN almost lost to Tuku in the last match.
Oh, that's an interesting turnout.
Just one map difference, one round difference.
Alright, so we're just waiting for the first map to be picked here. Fox hunting, air, hammer, and dual sight has all been banned, so we're just the maps remaining is India, black, and Cannon, right. And last time when the Blast team played on Cannon, Scad was just absolutely wrecking. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens there. Is Naka's going to be the scope for the myRevenge team?
He has been scoping, yes.
Oh, okay.
They have some changes in their lineup since they dropped Explo and Zelk. And they took Nekas and Spawn, but Spawn still have to join the room.
Spawn? You mean like...
Spawn.
Oh, I thought you meant like retro CS Spawn. It's like, oh, dang.
I have no clue who that is, but okay.
Okay, well we got CS noobs here, but that's okay, because you're an admin. So we're just about to start here in one of our matches here in the loser bracket. Just waiting on the 5th of the myRevenge team to show up, and we can start this game as soon as possible. And we will be right back with India going to be our first map. We will start the recording once again as soon as the map is started. Alright, so we're back starting on the India game. First map, first half. DefkoN starting on the defense side as the myRevenge team is going to be...
I see 2 choices how this game is going to go. I think either Skadoodle will just beat them or myRevenge will just destroy them with full pipeline pushers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Corrupt are rusty and can't hold.
Well, I'd be very interested to see how this Nakas scope plays. I haven't seen much of him in this tournament, or much of him at all, as I'm actually a native North American tournament player, or North American player, so.
Well, he's sort of
recent rifle.
Yeah, Yeah, he's a rifle and now he's just playing scope, but he doesn't have much experience with it.
So it looks like they are stacking and pushing into one side here. Got some action as SQK takes out Chili and Epi will take out Chia. Sorry, Anger. I'm gonna call it as Chia. It'll be easier for me. SQK will take out Suzuki as well, as it's gonna be a full 5-man squad inside the one. C4 is about to get set. 2v5 situation in favor of the myRevenge team, as Corrupt's going to be pushing into the entrance, getting taken out by Spawn with that Varesk. Michael 3D going to be...
Kinda how I saw it happening, you know.
Well, that was a very fast push by the myRevenge team, as Michael 3D is trying to get something to work on the one stairs, but getting taken out by Epi with that Beretta and making it 1-0 for myRevenge.
Yeah, man. myRevenge really likes those fast pushes, and it comes down to whether or not DefkoN can adapt and stop them. Because they don't have too much leeway. If they lose like 3 or 4 rounds easily, it's over.
Well, it looks like everything you said was exactly right, because it looks like myRevenge is going to be doing another fast push into 2 site here. Epi trying to set C4 as Chili's going to be inside, getting taken out by SQK. Chia all by himself. 1v3 situation. Not much he could do there, as myRevenge taking a 2-0 lead in this first map, first half.
Good point. Gonna be 5-1 push to 1 again.
Interesting to see them using 2 point men. You don't see that very often in tournaments.
Blast does it sometimes. Blast 8.
Yeah, they did do it in the DefkoN game. They're actually pretty successful with that. Nice pick by Scat, as he's gonna run back into the one side, as Scat will get another pick on the vent push. Looks like they're gonna start their rotation over through mid. Oh, Naka's missed that shot on Corrupt. Nice shot by Epi on Scat. Trying to push that vent.
Yeah, I think schedule kinda overcommitted there. There was no reason to come out.
Interesting spot by Michael. I'm not sure if Nakas can see him. I think he can actually. Yeah, he actually tagged him. Michael is extremely lit. Looks like they're going to be working to this 2 site. Epi taking out Michael 3D as they start their push into site. Corrupt taking out Epi with C4 down. 1v3 situation now for Nakas, as he'll get taken out by Corrupt as well. DefkoN making it 2-1. Nice shot by Nakas, getting that that lit shot on Michael. Spawn with that fast push into the 1 stairs, as they're gonna start. Looks like they're gonna be stacking up on the 1. What the heck was that? As she actually ran past one of the EU members. That was really weird. Did anyone else see that? He just ran like right past him. Looks like it's gonna be a fast. Yeah, full 2. It's gonna be interesting to see how Corrupt and Michael do over here. Corrupt, nice 2K. holding it off pretty well as Epi will take out the last two. 2v3 situation now. That was a lot of gunfire.
Yeah, that's nice hold by Corrupt there. DefkoN really needs to understand that in order to beat Wildplay they need to call those passes, they need to try to spot them and just get fast rotate to help out, you know, because in the long run it's hard to stop 5-man pushes like that.
Well, I'm not sure if they actually, if they've actually started changing their strat to try and encompass for these fast pushes.
Well, they got some nice crossfires with 2 rifles on each side. Like Scope was playing in the middle, 2 rifles in 1 with a crossfire, and two rifles in 2 with a crossfire to hold it down, and it worked. So
Scat's got an interesting spot actually. Can't see the barrel. He's gonna get nade called though. Nice shot on Scat as it's 2v2 now. And Chia with a nice 2k, cleaning it up on 2 side.
Return to main base.
One push coming up again.
Yeah, looks like they're stacking up on this one side. Three people in one. Spawn with the flash nade on Scat. I wonder if they're expecting that rotate. Now that they've got Scat out of mid, they're probably going to try and push this too, as Spawn was inside the 2. Naka's taking out Corrupt in mid. Two v 3 situation now for the DefkoN team as they're going to get flanked. Chili all by himself now, coming out of Spiral, getting taken up by Naka.
Operation failure. Return to main base.
Well, pretty well played by the myRevenge team here as they're taking a 4-2 lead now in this first map. I wonder if DefkoN's going to be trying to counter push. No, they're going to be continuing to play passive. See myRevenge starting to play a little more open. They're just probably trying to get picks. Chia and Suzuki holding them all in that mid area as they tried to push mid. Naka's and Epi taking out 2 players as well, making it a 3-3.
so because the Germans that are Nazis, man.
Really build a very good awareness of the maps, you know, as when you take into account how little time he has played this game for.
Well, it really helps that he already has that teamwork base. Already knows how to play that crossfire. Naka has a nice 2k on the one side as it'll clear it out, making a 1v3 situation in favor of the myRevenge team.
Charge set. Eliminated.
Nice 3k by Naka's there.
Return to main base.
He's doing really good with that scope.
And DefkoN still playing the same strat. They're not really stressing any sites. They're still playing that 2-1-2.
Yep, like I said, they would really need to try to spot those pushers because
Scat getting a nice pick on the enemy scope as both scopes are now down now. Looks like they're going to be pushing Mini into 2 site. Corrupt's gonna be bumping into 2 people here. Nade called. 1 down. 2 down. Nice hold by Corrupt on 2.
Operation success.
Yep, awesome
Return to main
job.
base. Your efforts
They
are
really
commended.
needed that round if they want to win this map.
Nicely played by Corrupt as he pushed out of courtyard. Or pushed out into courtyard. Taking out those 2 people. As, looks like they're going to be stressing this 2 side once again.
Grenade straight ahead.
Corrupt while by himself on the 2 as they're going to... I wonder if they're going to try rotating back over to 1. Yeah, it looks like they're going to rotate over to 1. As DefkoN looks like they're actually starting to rotate over to 2. That's interesting. Or back over to a 2-1-2 strat. Nice nade by Spawn, taking out Michael 3D as he tried to rotate back into 2. And Ego taking out Scat in mid. Taking out another person, but unable to take out Chia. 3v2 situation now as SQK will take out Chia and Corrupt all by himself trying to hold off that 2. Started reloading at a bad time and it's going to be first half.
Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Yeah, now it will be interesting to see how the DefkoN attack side goes, because I think myRevenge is considerably worse on defense than what they are on attack.
Well, this is a very new team to see. I haven't seen this team play before.
Well, they were playing with this lineup in the Summer Cup back in
You
autumn.
weren't really into ESL then.
So they
They
have,
used to be very good with this lineups. And
yeah, they beat Andromeda back in summer, even when Andromeda had their main lineup of its guys like Surreal and Kimpa, Gravity, all there.
I wonder if they're using the same strats that they used back then.
Pretty
I don't
much,
know,
yeah.
Because they were just rushing actually.
Yeah, they just make those crazy 5-man pushers, and that's kind of hard to stop if you're playing against a team like that.
Oh, Spawn with the nice 2K. On the stairs, C4 down. DefkoN trying for that C4 recovery. Oh, I think Scat might go down here to Spawn as Spawn gets a nice 3K hold on the 1 stairs. Good round for the myRevenge team. Looks like we're going to be seeing a heavy 2 push here. All 5 members of the DefkoN team are going to be working down the spiral. Alright, but he's going to be in trouble here. Going to need some help from him. Let's go. Oh, 3K! Nice 3K by Appy. 2v3 situation. Yeah, we're gonna see the replay of that on YouTube. That's 1v1 now. I believe Chia is on the map, so Spawn looks like he heard the rotate. Opting to switch over to the XM8. Probably got that call out that Chia is lit.
Charge set.
Spawn picking up that last kill, making it 2-0 for the myRevenge team.
Charge defused. Operation success.
2 more
Return to
rounds
main
to
base.
pick this,
Your efforts are
to win
commended.
this first map.
Taking out Chili in mid.
Grenade straight ahead.
Corrupt's gonna get flanked here by SQK as he came out of vent. Looks like they are already in 2 site. Gonna be getting the C4 set pretty soon. Chia with a nice 2K at the entrance as it's a 2v3 situation now in favor of the DefkoN team. Scad taking some bullets at the courtyard. Chia holding his own over there at the 2 connect. Might be able to get this 4K. Ooh, nice 4K by Chia.
Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Most of his shots were single headshots. Really nice.
That's what playing so much with the CSGO AK can do for you.
Well, it's great to see that cross-game accuracy still affects how well you can play in this game. As Michael 3D is trying to hold his own in the one side but getting taken out. myRevenge taking a 3-1 lead inside the second half of the first map.
myRevenge just has so much confidence. Like they just keep pushing even on defense. DefkoN really doesn't have anything to maneuver.
Scad taking out SQK in mid and Corrupt taking out Spawn on the stairs. Scad taking out a pistol kill inside one. Nakas with a headshot on Epi. That's not gonna help.
Charge set. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Not much Nakas could do there.
Failure. Return to main base.
2-3 in favor of the myRevenge team. Well, it didn't help that he got that team kill. That's for sure. Scad working down mid, trying to get a pick. No one's gonna be there though. Looks like he might actually try and push this vent, as they have stressed the one stairs. SQK, nice 2K on the 2 ramp. Epi holding it down. Corrupt getting SQK. 1v2 situation. Corrupt all by himself. C4 in his hands, and he still has to deal with the enemy scope as Nakas will take him down, making it 2-4.
That's just GG.
Yeah, that's gonna be GG, as myRevenge is going to be able to take that first map. Gonna be awaiting.
Let's see if DefkoN can now bring something new into the second map, now that they know how these guys play.
And of course, DefkoN's gonna be picking Black Scent for their second map.
But that might be a dangerous pick, because they don't know that it's myRevenge main map pretty much. So it will be interesting to see what happens. Of course, it's also DefkoN's main map, but as we saw, those fast pushes can be extremely hard to stop, and Black Scent is like one of the best maps for a fast playstyle like that.
Once you have one of the sides, it's hard to take them back.
Well, it's gonna be very interesting to see. I actually don't know which way this map's gonna go. We had the chance to play DefkoN on the Black Scent map back when they first joined the game, or joined back to the game, and they seemed to have everything pretty under control. Like they rolled around with us pretty easily, even though they just came back to the game. So now that they have a bunch of practice under their belt,
yeah,
they're gonna be more than ready for the AIC tournament.
it's interesting to see, because DefkoN really has the defense down. They have always been so good at defense in this map, but I don't think anybody has ever played against them with such a high pace playstyle as myRevenge does, so it really is interesting to see how it's gonna go.
well, myRevenge has chose to leave the cooler room uncontested. So it looks like the DefkoN team's going to be working this 2 side. Lots of nades and smokes going out. As the C4 is also over there. There's 5 people of the DefkoN team over at the 2 side. Scad might be getting picked here in mid. Taking up a few shots, but looks like Corrupt's there to give him a hand. myRevenge team has 3 people inside of 2. 1 person on 1 and 1 in the container side, so they might be getting a flank here if they don't push up fast enough. Looks like everyone's just waiting on Scad's call. Nice pick by Corrupt. As Spawn will take out Scad. Michael 3D will take out Spawn. 2 people in the 2 side as Nakas is going to be working the flank as well. Chili, nice headshot. And Diego getting taken out by Chia. Naka's 1v4 situation. C4 is about to be set.
Charge set.
C4 is down. Looks like Naka has a lot of work to do on his hand.
Fire in the hole!
Gonna be coming out to the front.
Fire in the hole!
I think he spotted the barrel. I think Naka's just waiting for Chili to pop his head. Oh, there we go. Just there's not much he could do there. It's just that Jack in the Box spot. Too hard to work with when you got a 1v4. So it looks like they are taking the cooler this time, but DefkoN's going to be working over to the 1 site. Scad's looking over mid as they have already pushed out of warehouse. Nice nade by Spawn. Scad taking some bullets in mid as Diego's trying to take him down. C4's on site, it's down actually. 1v3 now as Diego will take out Scad. And Michael 3D being on the other end of that bad offsided comeback. And looks like this half's going to be a 1-1 tie now. Oh, Corrupt with a nice headshot on Spawn as it looked like Corrupt was down and out there, but Corrupt gets that nice one tap.
It was looking so bad.
Looks like DefkoN's going to be working over to the 2 site now as Epi's going to be inside the office dropping down into the 2. Looks like he must have heard some steps over there at the 2 ramp. Naka is going to be stressing this 2 side as well, going to be playing the pipes.
Fire in the hole!
Have control of the cooler as looks like they're going to try a crossfire here with the scope. Naka's taking a shot, falling back.
Fire in the hole!
In 2 site now. C4 about to get set.
Charge set.
Nice headshot by Corrupt as Naka is trying to put some work into the front of the 2 site. In sight now. Nice shot by Naka. Missing the quick scope. Oh, Corrupt's got a lot of work to do. He's got to run. He might... Oh, not... No. Naka's going to be able to get this... Maybe get this pick. Well played by Corrupt.
Operation
Great
success.
composer.
Return to main base.
He kind
Your
I don't
efforts
know
are
if he did it
commended.
on purpose, like showing the pipe, you know? The guy's pipe kind of threw Nakas off. Then he was about to come from the doorway and then he just stepped back.
I think what happened is, as soon as Corrupt was running down those stairs, he heard Nakas miss a step. So he knew he wasn't defusing. Then he just waited him out. Heard that guy scope in and he just...
Fire in the hole!
Great play by Corrupt as time definitely does not seem to have an effect on their playability of this game.
I think, you know, playing CSGO, a game like that, in general it will help because the competition is much more... there is so much more competition in general, and the top teams are much better, obviously, because the prize money is bigger and there are more players. So in general it will improve you, but of course it takes some time to get back to used to the way how IVA plays, because it's so different.
Well, it's for some of these guys, definitely looks like it's that ability of riding a bike. You just don't really forget. I mean, the mechanics are still there, and these guys are still pulling off some great shots. Scad is definitely back to not the top of his game, but very, very close to it. As Chili and Corrupt will start working on 2, and there's a nice DefkoN push into the 2 site. Scad with that nice pick on spawn. Naka's all by himself on a 1v5 now. Looked like Naka's wanted to get Scad out of that pipe side. 3-1 in favor of the DefkoN team now. Chia's doing a great job with that Para, being that he's from CSGO, but he's using one of the most difficult guns in the game.
Well, it's just that when you play with AK in CSGO, it's a lot harder than Para, because with that gun you really need to control it way more. Para is kinda non-recoil, but of course the hard part about Para, when you come from CS, it's the tapping, because in CSGO you really don't tap with any weapon because it's just not effective at all. So that's obviously something that he needed to learn, but in terms of recoil, strength and stuff like that, it's not really hard compared to what he's used to.
Well, it's been actually very interesting to see DefkoN's progress through the time that they came back, finishing second in that tournament they first played. And now in the loser bracket of this, playing at a very high competitive level. Still very, very competent players.
Move together.
SQK getting caught in a bad spot as Corrupt will pick him mid-air. 1v3 situation now for Corrupt with C4, full health, full armor. Just getting ripped apart by Epi though. I think Spawn let him know that was a little bit of a KS. So looks like DefkoN's going to be pushing another 2 here. All 5 members are over there on that cooler side.
Yeah, it has worked for them pretty well.
Nice nade by Corrupt.
But now they probably saw in the kill cam that it's going to be a 5-man push, so if they wanna execute that, they really need to do it now.
Well, this looks like a great rotation by the myRevenge team, as all of them are over on that side, but Scad and Michael 3D putting some work on the 2 side. Diego answering with a nice 2K. Scad, nice shot on Diego coming on that back stair.
He was just a little bit too cocky.
Charge set.
Get way more
Oh, Naka's missing that shot on Scad. He's trying to cut Scad with his nade out. That might be actually the best chance that he had on Scad. Naka's all by himself, 1v2. Has to go up against Scad and Chia. Para and a scope. Doesn't have much time left on that clicker.
Yeah, good luck with that situation.
Eliminated. Operation success. Return to main base. Your effort.
Well, he really limited his time with that C4, but I mean, in that situation, it's highly unlikely that he would take that back unless he pulled off some amazing shots.
Yeah, and even that would very much... they would definitely would need to play badly and out-position themselves in order for him to be able to do it.
And a flurry of frags over on the one side. Two people going down on both sides. Scad taking out Epi over on that rotation, and it's a 2v3 situation in favor of the DefkoN team. Nice 1-2 played on the one stairs as Diego's all by himself taking out Scad. Michael 3D will capitalize on that as he takes him out on the back stairs, taking a lead of 5-2. I'd be really interested to interview one of these DefkoN players and see how they liked the progress of AVA while they were gone, or how much they don't like it. I mean, that'd be like a really great opinion to find out.
Yeah, maybe from Danger, because I don't think he has any background in AVA, so it would be interesting to hear how he likes this game, playing CS Source and then switching over to CSGO, and now this little visit here in AVA for the AIC Cups. It would be really interesting to see what he thinks about this game.
Oh, SQK with a nice 2K on the 2-side takeback. Well done by SQK as myRevenge will take that 2-side back successfully, making it a 5-3 game.
SQK is Ariatics, by the way.
Oh, yeah, right, that's right. I remember him PMing me about that too. Interesting he's not using an XME.
myRevenge definitely lags the before.
For being such an aggressive team, myRevenge is playing some great defense actually. I mean, there's not that much they can do against Scad's picks, but for the most part they're holding their positions pretty well. Looks like DefkoN's going to be working back into the 2-side again. As Epi's all by himself, trying to defend it as he takes out Michael 3D. Naka's getting that pick on Chia. Chili taking out Epi and Spawn taking out Chili. And Spawn looks like he was trying to get a little too aggressive against Scad there. Scad will pick him off. 1v2 situation in favor of the myRevenge team. Looks like Scad's going to be running into the scope, running into the backside. Oh, it took his time with that shot.
Maybe he wanted to knife him. Check out that wall hack.
Looks like Scad is going to be slowly working his way over to the one side. As SQK is going to be at a very, very bad position trying to get back into this one. Going up against a scope. Oh, but it does have an M4. Might be able to work something. Scad will wallbang him through that light post. I think that light post actually saved SQK's life right here. He might be able to pull off this clutch. Scad just great reflexes. Well played by Scad. DefkoN will take that first half of the second map. I'm definitely excited to see how the myRevenge team, being that they're extremely aggressive, I want to see exactly how they're playing on this. I wonder if they're going to be using that 2-point man push once again.
They will definitely try it out.
Well, it worked out for them on that India game. Got some great picks from those pushes. So we're starting off the second half of the first map. Second half of the second map. DefkoN winning the first half. Now myRevenge starting on the offense side, trying to make something happen. myRevenge has successfully taken the cooler, but they actually lost 2 players, so now it's a 3v4. Scad playing aggressive once again. Chia will take out Nakaz, trying to push into the 2 site. Corrupt, nice crossfire with Chia on SQK, making it a 1v3 now. Diego by himself, pretty lit. Looks like, I think Corrupt might be able to get him. No. Diego will take out Chia. Might be running into Scad here though. I don't think he's aware that Scad's actually in cooler. C4 is still down. I'm not sure if Scad saw that or not. No, I think Scad didn't see C4. So he might be... Oh, he's gonna be looking at him anyways. Scad will take out Diego with the flank, making it a 0-1.
Your efforts are commended.
Looks like they're gonna be stressing that 2 side, or that cooler once again for DefkoN. They're trying not to lose that. Once again, Scad is inside the cooler. Looks like the myRevenge is going to be stressing this 1 side. They have 3 people inside the warehouse, about to get opened. Pushing it to the 1 side here is myRevenge, as still 2 defenders on site. Michael 3D picking up the Varesk and taking out Spawn, but Epi taking out Michael 3D. Corrupt extremely lit as Diego is going to be in mid. Corrupt by himself on that 1 side as he's going to get taken out.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Nice play by the myRevenge team as they're going to be tying up this game 1-1. DefkoN is choosing to hold that cooler room once again, as it looks like myRevenge is going to be trying this 1 push once again. Naka's in the mid trying to get a pick, but Scad taking out SQK inside the warehouse. Nice pick by Nakaz on Scad.
Grenade straight ahead.
Looks like they are going to still be pushing this 1 side. Again, 2 defenders on the 1 side. Looks like the same strat as last round, actually.
Yep.
Chia getting the nice headshot on Diego. Corrupt getting Spawn. Oh, nice twitch shot by Epi. So he'll pick up the scope and try and put some work into Michael 3D, but Michael 3D will take him out with a nice headshot. Nakaz by himself.
The problem for DefkoN, the way they are defending, they are kind of sitting those corners, and that usually works for them, but now because they have the higher ping, when the myRevenge guys peak, they have like 50 millisecond advantage or so until, you know, with the registration and everything. So that's why it's very difficult to play a defense like that with the higher ping.
Yes, well, DefkoN at a obvious disadvantage with that ping.
Those are the kind of things that we Europeans are really accustomed to, with the clan war channel being in USA and stuff like that. But of course, teams like DefkoN, they don't know, probably never had to play like that, or never ended up in the situation. So it's something new for them.
Return to main base.
It was an interesting situation as Nakaz actually got distracted by Michael 3D. I think he saw his bump, and he was trying to get that shot. He just pre-scoped it a little bit, and Chili peeked it at the perfect time and just took the time to get that one tap. myRevenge has taken the cooler this round as SQK will get that nice shot on Corrupt. Looks like the myRevenge team has started their push into the 2 side. 1 point man already actually at the entrance, back entrance of that. All 3 members of the myRevenge team are over at the 2 side. Naka's getting that nice pick on Scad. As we're going to have a little confrontation here. Chili, nice shot on Spawn as he tried to push into 2. Epi on the outskirts of 2. C4 is down. Not.
Yeah, Chili's now.
Yeah, Chili's going to see that C4, so she is just going to sit there patiently. Looks like Epi's just going to sit there. Maybe get lucky. Someone's trying to curl out inside that hallway. Oh, he might be able to catch Chia on the backside. No, it's just... Oh, they're so close. Oh, no, just barely missing actually. Looks like Chia spotted him a little bit. Trying to shoot at that red name. Chili's going to back out because he doesn't want to give him that opportunity to get taken out. Epi does have C4 now. Hasn't taken any hits yet. Time's starting to wind down. Looks like he's going to make a run for 1. Chili and Chia are making their rotation back over. And Epi with that nice pick. In a 1v1 situation, he's pretty much 1 hit though against Chia, who's full health. But Epi with the nice headshot. Nice clutch. Well played by Epi as he pulls out that 1v2 clutch. And we got ourselves a tie game here on the second half. The myRevenge team has actually started pushing into the 1 side. They have 1 pick there. Scat at the entrance. They have the 1 site. DefkoN has started the rotation over to the site. Chili taking out SQK, but Epi taking out Scat. Spawn taking out Chili with that Furesque, and Diego taking out Michael 3D with that M4 MK3. Chia getting a pick from the office window. 1v2 now. Oh, Chia looks like he got pretty much stalled. Not going to have enough time to defuse this. And that's going to be another round in favor of myRevenge.
Operation failure. Return to main base.
Nothing Chia could do there as myRevenge played that stall pretty much flawlessly. Michael 3D will be playing aggressively in the warehouse. The myRevenge team has heard that door, so they have fallen back a little bit. Looks like they're going to be rotating over to the 2 side as Chili's going to be bumping into them. Chili deciding to jump that generator, but at a really bad time as there's 3 members just looking straight at him. They have taken control of the cooler room now. Looks like they're going to be pushing this 2 site. Corrupt inside 2 all by himself with Scat at the entrance. Michael 3D pushing that flank. If the myRevenge team takes any more time stalling this, they might actually get flanked, and It's going to pay off huge for Michael 3D, but Diego's actually got a mind of his own. He's going to be pushing the flank up as well. Michael 3D getting that pick on spawn and dropping the C4. Scad getting the pick on SQK.
Two guys.
A flank on both sides as
Yeah.
they both had that same mindset. I think Michael 3D's flank paid off a little more for them though, dropping that
Yeah,
C4.
was a little bit late. Only got one kill.
Oh, this is a little bit of a flashback seeing Michael 3D as a arrest. Reminds me of all those old YouTube videos that we see of the replays with DefkoN. As Michael 3D will finish up Diego. The flank versus flank killers. Tying this game up at 3-3.
DefkoN needs just one more round to win.
Well, this is the first time the myRevenge team has actually spread out. Oh, although they are now stressing that 2 side. Epi shooting through that smoke, he heard Chili. They have it in the 2 side as it is now a 2v3. Chia taking out Chili. Oh, Michael 3D not able to capitalize. Chia's there to take it. 2v2 now as all players seem to be a little banked up. Michael 3D trying to come up with this clutch. Nicely done!
And that's GG.
Well played by Michael 3D, outgunning Epi. Even with that ping at disadvantage.
Operation success.
That was a nice mistake by Jihan Michael.
So now we will see Cannon.
Well, this is going to be very interesting as
Friendly troops eliminated.
Scad was absolutely destroying on Cannon before. Let's see exactly what he does here.
I'll remember that with this lineup, the myRevenge team did 8-0 and in that time Andromeda still had Kempa, so
Yeah, and one thing that I remember back in the day, 2010 or so, they controlled 11-0 DefkoN in Canon. So obviously things have changed since those days, but it will be an interesting map. Certainly a one that really favors fast pushers, if any map in this game.
Alright, and we are almost underway in continuing this match here of DefkoN versus myRevenge. This is the third and final map, the overtime map. It's going to be on Cannon. Again, it's going to be normal, standard, first to 6 wins on each half. Just waiting on these guys to F5 and then we can continue with this last map.
yeah, okay, let's
Okay, so we're going to continue on this overtime map with Cannon, the first side. Diego getting that nice early pick on Scad in mid. They have started a 1 push here as Nakaz will take a Corrupt in mid as well. That's a flurry of action happening here as it ends up being a 2v4 in favor of the myRevenge team. Chili with that nice shot on SQK.
It was a very good by Diego to push that middle.
myRevenge just cleaning up there, taking that first round.
Didn't even take a minute.
Looks like it's going to be a fast 2 push this time as the entire myRevenge team is over on that generator. And S-Quick, nice 2K over there. Michael 3D will take him out as DefkoN has started their rotation over to the 2 site now. Nades are going over. Naka's taking out Corrupt at that corner of 2. He'll be retreating back onto the site. Chia and Michael 3D working up onto this top 2 site. Nice pick by Michael 3D on spawn. Naka's taking out Chia and Epi taking out Michael 3D as makes it 2-0 myRevenge. Well, I have a feeling this map is going to be heavily decided by the ping. Just because this is such a rush map and...
That's why DefkoN won the first time. DefkoN won on UCG.
Chili, nice flash on Epi and Scat, nice pick on S-Quick. It looks like they're going to be trying to stress this 2 side now. Chili taking some heat as he'll back off into 2 side. Enemy scope at the front of 2. Scat, nice shot on spawn. And Chili taking out Diego as he tried to push onto site. C4 is now down. Or sorry, C4 actually was dropped previously before they started pushing in. Naka's all by himself. Scad, nice headshot on Nakaz, making it a 2-1 game.
I guess DefkoN pretty much now know how the well-played team plays, so they try to spot the crushes. It's just up to whether or not they can call them.
Three defenders of DefkoN over on the 1 side area as Scad will get his pick on Diego, trying to push mid. That's quick pick on Scad. Corrupt with that nice headshot on Nakaz. So now a 2v4 situation in favor of the DefkoN team. Michael 3D finishing off spawn with the ground nade and Epi all by himself with C4. Chili taking him out with that para and making it an even 2-2 game. And it seemed like myRevenge was stalling a little bit and really got stomped on that mid push. It really seemed to slow them down on that full 1 push over there on that side. Looks like the myRevenge team is looking to push this 1 side once again. Smokes and nades going over on the 1 side. Scad taking out spawn in mid as there's 2 DefkoN defenders still on the site. DefkoN still playing very open. They're playing, pretty spread out still. As they still have 5 members, they can afford to play very spread out like this.
Grenade straight ahead.
Michael 3D playing aggressive, coming out of the smoke to getting that pick on S-Quick. Smokes are going down on 1 once again, as Scad will take out Epi on the corner of 1. 2v4, 2v5 actually. Naka's taking out Chili in mid. So I'm not sure exactly what Chili was doing over there. 2v4 now in favor of the DefkoN team. Both members of the myRevenge team over on that generator side. Diego making his push into 2 site. Gonna bump into Corrupt here. I'm not sure if you saw him or not. Corrupt definitely hears him as he takes out Diego. Naka's all by himself with the C4. Nicely played by Michael 3D as he knew that the scope was pre-scoping down that mid. Came out of a different area and got that nice pick on Nakaz, making it 2-3 in favor of DefkoN. And looks like myRevenge making a push into the 2 site. Flurry of frags going out as it's now a 3v3.
Corrupt has been just really solid at holding down those fast pushers a couple times with that para. Really going huge for his team, getting those couple easy cracks and dumping that rush.
Well, it looks like Epi's going to be bringing it back over to the 1 side as it's still a 1v3 situation. He does have C4 and he's pretty low on health here. Epi just trying to wait for this guy to come out. Gets a little dink on him, but looks like he's just going to go for the set. Try and handle a 1v3.
Charge set.
Everybody's pretty banged up, so anything can happen.
And Chia taking out Epi on that 1 side as that C4 got set.
Charge defused.
Well, it's interesting to see that DefkoN, they actually started answering or responding to that fast push on Cannon, and now they have four rounds under their belt in a row.
Yeah, it's really good to see that they cannot just super early play there.
It looks like myRevenge was starting a fast 2 push, but getting shut down by Chili and Corrupt. Epi's taking out Chili. 4v3 now. All members of myRevenge over on that front 2 site. So it looks like they're just gonna try and linger, get the picks, and push the site. Michael 3D going huge with that 10-2. Playing very well for DefkoN. Naka's nice pick on Chia as he'll get that collateral. Oh, extremely nice shot. And all of a sudden it's Epi against 3 people of DefkoN. Gonna be trying to do the same thing as he did last round. Bringing the C4 over to the 1 side as 3 players of DefkoN are over on 2. Nice pick by Epi as he's going to push through their base. Now 1v1 situation. I'm curious if Scat actually made that shot, but the ping difference didn't let him register.
Charge set.
Epi lighting up Corrupt as they're both on radar now. Epi may be able to pull off this clutch 1v3. Be very nice. And he does! Very well played by Epi as he pushed through their base into 2 side, getting that C4 set and forcing Corrupt to push him. Well done by Epi.
Unable to comply. Grenade straight ahead.
Another fast point man push into 1 as Spawn will pretty much clean up 1 by himself. Scad will take him out. Diego taking out Scad. Chili out. Chili taking Diego out. C4 is down. Nakaz in mid. Oh, we're gonna see if yes, he does get him in mid as the game is now tied up at 4-4.
Very intense. Close.
Very close game on this cannon map. As DefkoN doing a really good job just shutting down these pushes. That's what they have to do in when myRevenge is playing that aggressively. Just hold your positions and wait for them to walk into your scope or crosshairs. So it looks like the myRevenge team is a little bit of a standstill right now. At this point, they've really got to make sure they capitalize on that scope pick. Nakas has to be a little more aggressive, get those picks, and then they can push into sight and get that C4 down. A huge advantage if they actually got that. Nakas looks like he's going to run into Scad here. But Scad outscopes Nakas! Very nicely played by Scad, as Scad will actually take out SQK as well. Quick reaction time of Scad. Taking out 2 frags on the 2 as Diego will take out Chia on one side. .3v4 situation in favor of the DefkoN team as Spawn is trading shots with Chili. Scad will take out another. 3k for Scad right now. Looking for 4. Corrupt taking out Spawn. Epi taking out Corrupt. Now it's a 1v2 situation. Epi once again.
DefkoN can't afford to butcher this round. They really can't afford to lose it now.
Looks like Epi's going to be going back over to the one site.
Epi is really incredibly strong in those clutch situations. He's done it like a couple times already, 1 versus 3 and whatnot.
Nice headshot by Epi on Michael 3D trying to flank. And now it's a 1v1. Scad versus Epi, rifle versus scope. Scad with that scope, and Epi once again pulling out that clutch. Nicely played by Epi. And he will that will be his 2nd time clutching against DefkoN on this Cannon map. Epi's just really strong with that XM8. It looks like a myRevenge push is going to be happening on the one side. Smoke has went down. Nades and smokes coming down now. Oh, and this is extremely hard to spectate as there's tons of smoke on site. Nades and smoke. Chili coming down. Naka's getting a pick. Epi getting a pick. 3v3 situation now. As Nakas will take out Scad. Epi taking out Chia on site as it's a 1v2 now. Corrupt all by himself. Gotta make something happen.
Charge set. Troops eliminated. Operation failure.
And Nakas will pick up that round up against Corrupt, giving the first half to the myRevenge team. Very close game here, 6-4 on this overtime map. Well, I would say that was pretty well handled by the DefkoN team, actually, handling those fast pushes by the myRevenge and adapting quite quickly. It was 2 rounds, I believe. They started shutting them down on those fast pushes. Well played. Just Epi with those clutch times.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good job adjusting, but then they kinda let the gas off, you know, let the foot off the gas pedal at the end, and they really should have had that one round when it was 1 versus 3 for Epi. But obviously really well played by Epi in that situation, not taking anything away from him.
Well, Epi definitely helped them win that game, as the 2 rounds that he clutched was actually the 2 rounds that they won on top of DefkoN. I just got a dead round called here, so we're gonna continue on as soon as possible. We'll be right back after this short intermission. Alright, so recovering from that dead round called on the second half of this overtime match. DefkoN in the lead, or sorry, myRevenge in the lead with that first half won. Now they have to answer to the DefkoN offense, as looks like they are going to be stressing this 2 side. Scad, nice pick on Diego. And a heavy 2 push into 2 site here by the DefkoN team. Abby taking out Chili, extremely lit though. Corrupt will finish him off as they have 2 site. C4 is about to be set now. Nice pick by Spawn on Michael 3D. As SQK will come in. He has successfully planted the charge, so it's going to be a 1v2 situation now. Scad over in front, going to meet up with Nakaz. Nakaz missing the shot on Scad. Looks like he's going to be running over to the barrel side. They're going to hear him, so Scad's going to be rotating. Nice shot by Scad, as DefkoN will take that first round.
What I really like about DefkoN's game, they just have this composure, that the aura of composure, you know, that emanates from it. They never really seem to be those couple rounds panic. Just keep going and
Oh, it's just one of those things that you gain from all the experience of competitive play.
Yeah.
And it's definitely showing, as this, both these teams are showing just great composure all around. All they're playing. Spawn taking out Chili over on that outer wall. And Chia trading some shots with someone on inner. Looks like SQK is going to be playing aggressive up on this bookcase, trying to get a frag. Unable to do so, as he's just going to camp around there, make sure that they don't push back out. SQK is actually going to continue pushing over into this once there. Not desirable, but SQK comes out on top with a nice 2K. C4 is down. 1v4 situation now, as Scad's all by himself pushed up quite aggressively into their base, going onto the flank of 1. Scad has been spotted, as Nakaz will come over for that flank kill, making it a tied game of 1-1. All myRevenge has to do now is win 5 rounds, and they will secure the W on this overtime map. myRevenge playing very aggressively on this one side, as Spawn will get that nice headshot on Chia. Spawn gonna continue pushing as SQK will take out Scad. SQK getting lit up, but taking out Chili. Nice 2K. Diego taking out Michael 3D. Corrupt all by himself, as Nakaz will take him out with the Glock. Well, it's interesting to see the myRevenge team playing aggressive on 1. It seems to be paying off for them quite well, actually. Working out for them quite well. As it looks like DefkoN's going to be pushing into this one side. Nakaz taking out Scad over in the mids area. Nice pick by Michael 3D on site, as he gets that nice flash kill. 3 members on the site, but look at this. We got 3 members of the myRevenge team just absolutely swarming. DefkoN completely surrounded here. It's an interesting view, as 4 members are all on the outside of 2 versus 3 DefkoN members inside. SQK looking to get a pick, playing very aggressively out on that, out looking at the C4. Probably just making sure that they don't get planted. As they'll start pushing to 2 site. Chia, nice 2K. Nice 3K. Oh, and it might be able to pull this off. It's a 1v1 versus Nakaz. It is a scope, so he's one shot. Clutch situation for Chia. It'll be huge if he gets this kill. Going in for a nice 4K by Chia! Oh, and anger coming up huge. The new guy from CSGO absolutely demolishing the myRevenge team single-handedly. 4K clutch. Very well played.
Insanely important. And
just goes to show you that you don't have to be playing AVA for 2 years to be good at this game. Just absolutely precise aim.
He was able to somehow pull it off. That was pretty fucking crazy.
I'm still in a little bit of awe there as Chia pulled off that 1v4 clutch. Absolutely huge. Looked like DefkoN was down and out, but just well played as DefkoN will push that 2 site once again successfully, taking that round, making it a 3-2 in their favor. Like DefkoN going to be pushing the 1 site this time as probably think that they're going to stack on the 2 site. Spawn trying to hold off on 1, but not being able to answer to Chia's para. Scat taking out Nakaz. Scat taking out SQK. And Scat taking out Epi as he'll get a nice 4K in that round. 4-2 in favor of DefkoN. Good round for Scat as he got lots of picks in that match. Or in that round, my mistake. Three members of DefkoN stacked over on the Gen side as Michael 3D will take out Diego. Scad, nice shot on spawn. As DefkoN, if they were to push 1, they would actually completely... They wouldn't get any friction from that side whatsoever. Looks like they are doing a good push over to 1 side. They are starting the rotation. 5v3 situation in favor of the DefkoN team as Epi's all by himself. Scad doing some crazy work up on that ledge there. Going for the 4K. Epi taking out Chia over the barrel side of 1. And I believe there was a little bit of a server lag, but Scat will take out Epi, making it 5-2. Well, DefkoN could pull this win out. They just need 1 more round and they will actually secure the overtime map. And DefkoN will continue on to the loser bracket finals, where they do still have a chance to continue on to the grand finals, which will be played at a later date.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to be the same strat as last time. Scat and Chili working over on the 1 side and 3 rifles working over on the 2 side. Naka's taking out Michael 3D as he tried to push out of the generator.
Actually, Mr. Gold just retweeted that all the matches he played tonight. So last is ready to play, and if DefkoN wins, I guess finishing the tourney tonight is a go then.
Then it will be fucking
That'll be extremely late.
Yeah. European team is cool with continuing.
Looks like DefkoN's going to be doing a fast push into the one site here as she is leading the charge. Scad, nice pick on Epi. Diego all by himself, about to get pushed in here as DefkoN looks like he's going to be able to secure this 1v2. Diego going for the defuse actually. And Chile will pick up the frag. DefkoN continuing on to the loser bracket finals as the myRevenge team will get knocked out. Very exciting match to see on a Canon game. And looks like we're going to see a Blast versus DefkoN rematch. And we will get that game recorded here shortly. We will see you here in a bit.